Every year, games compete for attention, but only a few rise above noise, trends, and hype. December 11th, 2025. One night, one stage, and the games that defined an entire year. At the Game Awards 2025, the industry didn't just celebrate success, it honored impact. These are the games that didn't follow the year, they defined it.
When one falls, we continue.
Not opinions, not predictions. These are the winners. Some games arrive as contenders, others arrive already crowned. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 entered the Game Awards 2025 as the clear favorite, and the night treated it accordingly. Opening the ceremony front and center, it didn't feel like an introduction, it felt like an anointing. A world shaped by sorrow and beauty. Combat built on intention, not excess. A narrative that trusted silence as much as words.
Is this true? Maya's with him. We need to go, now.
As the night unfolded, one truth became impossible to ignore. Clair Obscur wasn't competing, it was dominating.
Who are you?
By the end of the ceremony, the numbers told the story. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 claimed 9 awards, winning nearly every category it was nominated in. 9 trophies, one night, a new record.
Let's done.
With its final victory, Game of the Year 2025, Clair Obscur surpassed The Last of Us Part 2 to become the most decorated game in Game Awards history.
My hair is impeccable.
Not because it followed trends, but because it reminded the industry what mastery truly looks like. Action games live and die by feel. Not spectacle, not noise, feel. Hades 2 understands this at a molecular level. Every dash is intentional. Every strike is precise. Every mistake, earned. Supergiant didn't chase scale, they chased refinement. They took a formula already revered and sharpened it further, stripping away excess until only mastery remained. Combat flows like instinct. Decisions happen faster than thought. Victory feels deserved, not granted. At the Game Awards 2025, Hades 2 claimed Best Action Game, not because it was louder than its competition.
Well, daughter of Hades.
But because it was cleaner, more responsive,
Princess of the underworld.
more disciplined.
It would seem that you are finally prepared.
It doesn't overwhelm the player.
Time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus.
It challenges them to become better.
Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
Exploration is not about how much there is to see, it's about how much you want to see. Hollow Knight's Silksong understands restraint, uses it as a weapon. Its world doesn't explain itself. It invites you to listen, to observe, to move carefully. Every path feels deliberate. Every encounter carries weight. Combat rewards patience, precision, and awareness, not aggression. Silence becomes atmosphere. Music becomes memory. At the Game Awards 2025, Silksong earned Best Action Adventure Game by doing what few games dare: trusting the player, trusting them to explore without guidance, trusting them to fail, trusting them to learn. In a year full of spectacle, Silksong proved that mystery is still one of gaming's most powerful forces. Before you see conflict, you hear it. The distant crack of gunfire, the low rumble of approaching armor, the sudden silence that follows destruction. Battlefield 6 didn't treat audio as background. It treated it as gameplay. Every sound conveys information. Position, danger, scale. Explosions don't just impress, they disorient. Footsteps don't just exist, they warn. At the Game Awards 2025, Battlefield 6 won Best Audio Design because it understood immersion at its deepest level. Sound wasn't decoration. It was tension. It was awareness. It was survival. Battlefield didn't just sound real, it sounded alive.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood?
Not every game seeks to entertain.
You chose a hard road for yourself.
Some seek to speak. South of Midnight told its story quietly,
Journey ahead.
with care, intention, and respect.
I'm always fast enough!
Rooted in culture and identity, it explored themes of memory, legacy, and belonging without spectacle or excess.
It's not safe out there, Hazel. If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Crouton? What the? And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today.
Its power came from perspective,
I'm seeing these
from
things.
voices rarely centered.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you?
From stories rarely told at this scale. At the Game Awards 2025,
Hello?
South of Midnight earned Games for Impact.
There's something big out there.
Take this and go find your mama.
Not by demanding attention, but by earning reflection.
I'll come back.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends.
It reminded the industry that games don't need to be loud to matter. Sometimes,
Hazel, no!
the most meaningful experiences are the ones that ask us to slow down and listen.
This ends now. Mama?
Accessibility is not compromise. It is design at its most thoughtful. Doom: The Dark Ages carried one of gaming's most aggressive identities. And made it more inclusive without losing its edge. Customization, clarity, and player choice weren't afterthoughts. They were pillars. At the Game Awards 2025, Doom: The Dark Ages earned innovation in accessibility for proving that intensity and inclusion are not opposites. They are collaborators. The result wasn't a diluted experience. It was a stronger one. A reminder that when more players can engage fully, everyone benefits. Most games are defined by their launch. No Man's Sky was defined by what came after. Years of updates, years of listening, years of rebuilding trust, feature by feature, system by system. What began as ambition became commitment. At the Game Awards 2025, No Man's Sky won Best Ongoing Game because persistence became its identity. It didn't abandon its universe, it expanded it. A living example that redemption in games isn't promised, it's earned. A game can be extraordinary on its own, but when developers listen, something greater forms. Baldur's Gate 3 thrived because its relationship with players never ended at launch. Feedback shaped updates. Community shaped direction.
How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
At the Game Awards 2025, Baldur's Gate 3
It blesses me this day.
earned Best Community Support.
Together, we might survive.
Not as a bonus, but as a reflection of trust.
Silence.
A reminder that when creators and players collaborate, worlds don't just feel alive, they evolve. These weren't just winners of a single night. They are games that will be remembered, studied, replayed, and referenced long after the awards fade. If you haven't experienced them yet, this is your list. And this story isn't over. In the next video, we look forward to the biggest announcements, the boldest reveals, and the games that will shape what comes next. Subscribe to stay ahead of it all. This was 2025, and the future is already unfolding.